All right, so all I gotta do is keep from kicking this thing. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. I need to. That is. I just need to finish doing a few more pencils on this. I hope everyone's doing good.
Yeah, so far so good for me.
I'm gonna have to do something down at the bottom because I did start them too low, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to redo it. It's
Right.
already.
Yeah, it's a little late now, right?
Yeah, right. So I could do something like. We'll add some more symbiote. I can increase this a little bit. One thing that has been bothering me a little bit with this is I need to do the spider a little bit better.
I want to make sure I went through and turned off the sound of my phone. So.
Oh, I also need to change the filter over here on YouTube in case people want to talk. I'll make sure that everything. Does everything look clear?
Yeah, everything's perfectly fine, man. Centered and everything.
All right. So let's. How should I do the symbiote? Would it just?
Okay, so which symbiote are you actually doing? A symbiote Spider-Man or like on the front?
I still haven't decided. I know that that makes a difference, obviously, but
it makes a huge difference. Mundo Magic over on YouTube says hello.
Hello.
Red Bull Claro said hi.
Hello, hello.
We're here on the Whatnuts Phase 79 joined us. So thanks for showing up. Mundo Magic says, bro, that's a good drawing.
Thank you.
I'm going to say I Just Studio. Welcome in over here on Whatnot.
Welcome in, welcome.
Mundo says, you have great skills.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I was about to say something, but I'm going to save that one for another day.
I know, because Joe's always like, man, you suck.
No. I Just Studio said, hello artists here. This looks amazing.
Thank you.
Mundo says, what pencil are you using?
So this was just like Nick Pro. I'm sorry, I don't know if you could see that.
Yeah, Blocky Gear.
Blocky Gear, Nick Pro.
You can see it on the Whatnot, but there you go. You got to put it over on the YouTube one. So.
It's really just like lead holder pencil, and I think I got 2H lead in there.
Yep, there you go.
It's got 2H lead.
Yep, just here. I'll type it over to Mundo.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Your mechanical pencil is 0.5 or 0.05 or 0.07?
07.
Big old fat stuff.
Big old fat. And that's because it's dole out at this point.
There you go. Wendell says, what's your favorite character? And just Rick over here on the old whatnot. Welcome in. And Joseph says, damn.
Welcome in, Joseph. Always good to have you, brother. And my favorite character is Spawn. Spawn is my favorite character. I love drawing Spider-Man. I love drawing Batman. I love drawing Deadpool, Wolverine. That's pretty much it.
Over on the tubes, Fazy says, yo.
Yo.
Also says, I know.
Yo, yo, yo. So what I'm doing, I went through and I added some ink already, but now I'm just kind of adding in like a little bit more, you know?
Yep.
Because I do know that Finch did Spider-Man like this, and I don't want it to be too similar.
Bayo over on the tube says, what's good, Graves?
What's up? There he is. That's my guy. We were just talking. I was like, yeah, man, we gotta go live. We can't keep playing around. Bro's gonna get mad. Like, yo.
XX 2001 says, nice drawing.
Thank you.
Sab J No over here on the whatnot says he just joined, so he didn't say anything. He just joined. So.
How's everybody doing today? On the tubes, on the whatnots. How's everybody? Y'all good?
Oh, you're getting like a lot of laughing emojis. Bayo says, we're doing good. I just came out of a field trip at my school.
Oh, that's what's up. Where'd y'all go?
XX Dog said it's my B-day. Then Bayo says, we went to an art museum. That's dope.
Oh, heck yeah. Happy birthday to bro that said today was his birthday.
XX Dog 2001.
Happy birthday, bro.
D-Hawk just joined over here on the knot.
Welcome in. I still want to have some of his regular webs showing too.
Bayo says, have you ever made a bar age? Which I don't know what the heck that meant, but I think it disappeared. But it was a bar age comic cover, which I don't know what that means. Kirk's Pencil says, what's good, D?
Yo, Kurt, what's up? Peace from the block.
Ah, right, Kirk. Oh, that Kirk. I remember Kirk. Yeah, actually, he adjusted what he said, and he says, have you ever done a Carnage drawing? I said, sorry, my typo.
I did a while ago.
CXS says, this is it, bro. This is what we doing.
Yeah.
Which means I forgot that I have to send I have to show, I don't know if CXS saw my cover, so probably not. I'll send it to him in the gram if I can find him.
If you can find him?
Yeah, I got it. There he is. Senior Carlton. He says, okay, cool. Let's see. Wolverine says, what up?
What
and Joseph
up?
says, did finish his. I don't know if it's finished or not, but it's where I'm at. You know,
So we're gonna have a lot of black on this. I'm gonna start going through with the brush pen. So, CX, yes and no, bro, because I'm gonna do more than one.
and that's how it goes down. Let's see. Mundo Magic says, "Is that a Venom Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2?"
Kind of, sorta.
Kirk's Pencil says, "Looks good, my brother." Bayo says, "I have been making my own heroes because I've been working on a comic to show my friends at school." And then Kirk says, "Is that the Damaged Spider?"
Look at this. We're gonna be finished this. I gotta do the background for it.
CXS says, "Okay, damn, Joe, I see you."
Yeah. Joe don't play around. Joe, he
Take
always
that.
tries to make it seem like, oh yeah, I just kind of threw something together, da 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 da. But this kid, he really be like killing the game, bro.
Wolverine is actually Arnell.
Arnell?
Yeah.
Yo, Arnell, what's up, bro?
Yeah, you you got Kirk and Arnell over there, like in the tubes. That's nice.
I'm glad you guys are here, bros. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you guys have been doing good. What's it been like over in the
block?
In the block.
I miss the block. The only thing about the block I don't miss is paying $50 a month. Kirk's Pencil says the block is here.
The block is hot. I'm glad you guys are here.
Oops, somebody's got it. Bayo says, "Have you ever crafted anything?"
Have I ever crafted?
I think that's what you're doing right now. Is you're absolutely crafting because this is your craft. And then Mundo repeated, "Is that the Venom Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2?"
No, not from Spider-Man 2. It is the Venom Spider-Man, though. I'm going to do a little half and half because I also want him to have like his red and black suit underneath.
Nice. Arnell says that the block is hot. We are working on a special project now. That's cool.
What are y'all working on?
You may not be able to talk about it. It's special. Bayo says, "Who's going to go to the movie to see Marvel Doomsday?" I'm going to probably say like 90% of everybody that you're talking to on here.
Bro, I haven't been to like the movie theater in a cool minute.
I went I think last month. Yeah, I went last month with my kid to go see a movie.
Yeah, but you were seeing a lot of them. Like you were seeing Superman and stuff.
Like this year I saw Superman and Fantastic Four, and then we saw Five Nights at Freddy, and then we also saw Running Man. I think that's about it. We were supposed to go more, but every time we went to go see a movie, it fell through. So I only went 4 times this year.
Yeah.
And then Evan said, "What's up?"
What's up?
I miss talking to Evan, but I think Evan was kind of tired of talking to me. Oh man, Mundo Magic says, "Yo, what's your guys' favorite movie?"
My favorite movie? Oh man, Blade is like one of my favorite movies. The first one. The first one.
The first one?
Yeah, the first one.
I'm gonna tell you what, it's hard for me because all 3 of those Blade movies were really good, and that's how I felt about like all 3 of them. Is that I didn't feel like the first those movies there wasn't one letdown, which is kind of hard because sometimes you get into like these movies that have like more than one, and you can always sit there and pick them apart as to like which one was kind of like the poopy one. Those Blade movies were all 3 pretty solid. Corky Romano is Bayo's favorite movie. It's a comedy. Yep, Corky Romano's pretty funny. M Dog over here on the knot has shown up.
Welcome in. Man, I like it when it's all nice and busy up in here.
Mundo says bye. I'm gonna go eat. Mundo, have a good
What?
night. Please stop by later if you want to. Did the guys in the block get the see your comic cover that you did?
Which one?
The one that you did for Robot Girl.
No.
The one that's actually going to be published.
No. I was
Where
I was
are you
blacklisted from there before I got a chance to.
Oh yeah. Bayo wants to know where you're from, D Graves.
SoCal, Southern Cali.
And then Mundo Magic says, when are you going to stream again? Or I'm probably going to be done in 10 minutes. We'll be here in 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Yeah, we'll still be here, man. Bayo says they're in Puerto Rico.
Oh, Puerto Rico.
Nice. Yep, and then Ellie showed up and says, "Rawr."
Rawr, Ellie.
Mundo Magic says, okay, bye.
All right, bye.
I think the funny thing is like if I was to talk to anybody on the block, they'd all be like, "Yeah, I don't remember that guy."
Yeah.
I mean, I was only on there for like a year.
And it's like, oh, was he the one that actually hung out with D all the time?
Yeah, right. Is that guy who couldn't ever get the assignments correct? Yeah, that's that guy.
So that's really gonna be like blue.
Leo says, what's the worst thing you want to see when you're drawing / coloring? Mine is when a black marker is outlining runs out of ink.
What's worse than that is when you're coloring and it runs out of colors.
Oh, I got a better one. It's when you're coloring and your marker decides to dump the contents of the color on your page and you have to start all over again.
Yeah, that too.
That for me, I've had that happen with my markers too. I mean, like my ink pens, which is why I don't use technical pens anymore, is because that happened with me so many times where I had the India ink reservoir and they would just dump like the contents on my page and it's all done. Might as well start all over again.
Whoopsie.
Yep. That is the worst.
Whoopsie.
So, yeah. I forget I was telling somebody about that the other day and I used that. Whoopsie. Let's see. Sean M. Cart is rating you with a party of 5.
Yo, thanks for the raid.
Yeah, so you got Sean M. Cart, you got Adam, and Garza 271.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Just so you guys know, this is one of the few sketch covers that we're working on. This one, and then we got this Captain America that we're working on. You see that over on YouTube as well. I also did these. Trying to do it so where both cameras can see.
Yep. CMB is here. It says, with CMB sneaking in stealthy like. Yep.
Yep. And CMB, bro. My guy.
Yeah,
What's going on, bro, Ham? Hey, man, I already know everybody's already following these artists, so I'm not even going to waste my time trying to say it because I already know.
I feel like I think I should send CMB like my Spider-Man covers that I did too.
So I want the Venom symbiote to really be like all over him. But then underneath, you're still going to see the red and blue.
Yeah, Ellie says, follow everyone or I throw a fit and riot. And CMB, I said that I had shared my my cover that I had done, a Spider-Man cover with CXS earlier today. So I was like, oh man, I should share it with you. I just went ahead and sent you on Instagram. Sean M. Carr says, hope you're doing all right and nice pocket brush.
Thank you.
You're getting super good with that brush tip, man, and I have not been using mine at all, so I am falling further and further behind. Bayo says, bro, STG, it is so annoying when you paint and you brush the paint into the page, and the brush gives you too much paint to the page. Yeah. And then Bayo says, when do you think of drawing Beta Ray Bill?
So I already started it. I started doing some sketches of Beta Ray Bill, and I'll show you. I'll show you right now. But you can't laugh, though, because I've never actually drawn them before.
Yeah, dude, that's why I did them like a couple of years back. I tried to start a sketch of them just because I wanted to try something different. I never finished the sketch, but I liked where it was starting, but I never finished it. Because at the time I was still married, my ex-wife really hated when I was drawing, so I just kind of put it all away and forgot about it. Sean M. Carr says, you have great taste. I use it all the time, talking about your pen. And I agree with you, Sean. Using the brush tip, I would love to be able to get better at it, because I think when you ink with it, it gives a lot of energy to a page. And CMV says, Joe, that's sick. So. Which I appreciate. So. And then Bayo says, if you show it to him, he says he will not laugh. And then CMV says, of course, man. I appreciate the compliment. So, yeah, and Sean agrees. He says that it does. I mean, because we've seen a couple of artists that really use the brush tip. And yeah, I don't use one, but I want to learn how to use one. And I know it's going to, and I talked to a couple of different artists like Sullivan and Geffrey. And, and the one thing that they're saying is they're like, find some of your old sketches that you don't care about and just go over them with your brush tip. Like, this way it's just like you've already got like that foundation you're drawing, and then you can start to kind of refine what you're working on. CMV says, I use the same brush pen, but I only use it for deep shadows. I'm kind of the same way, like when I have like a lot of acreage to cover, so to speak. So.
All right, so
let's see that Beta Ray Bill.
All right.
I know Bayu is like he's foaming at the mouth waiting for you.
All right, so I was just sketching to see if I can start one. He's got like a horse face, so
yep.
I haven't really drawn that before. And then the other one that I started was kind of like from this angle.
Right.
So we're going to keep playing with it. But once I get them where I'm ready, then we'll do them on the live for you.
Well, Bayo says that's sick. And then Tyrone, Joe, welcome in. And CMV says, shout out to Procreate.
Shout out to Procreate, son. All my Procreate users. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to the gang. I know a few artists that use them, bro. Like CMV uses them. Dev Shogun uses it. Who else?
John M. Carr says, I'm on next Tuesday, so if you ever like to get a crash course on the brush pen, let me know. Just so you know, Sean, I'm following you now. So you've already made the threat. Let's see if I can keep it going. Swirl, welcome in, man.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
Mundo wolfed down whatever he was trying to eat, and he says he is back now.
There you go. Welcome back.
Pulled it right to a straw. Iceman 212, he's back. Looks like he's changed his little icon. He says, "Hey fellas," Sean M. Mark says, "Cool, see you then."
Look at this, Joe.
Yeah. It's actually starting to come together, dude. How's it going, Iceman? He says, "Ooh, no glove today." No, it's in the washing machine. We're not going to say what happened to it, but it was not fit for live TV. Sean says, also shout out to Procreate as well. It's my go-to for sure.
Heck yeah.
I'm the only person here who doesn't use it because I'm the only one here who probably doesn't have an Apple tablet. So
If you knew better, you do better.
if I had money, I would have one, but I probably still wouldn't use it because I'm old. Mundo says, do you have Beyblades?
No.
And by the way, Iceman likes that comment. It's all about the no glove. No Beyblades. Man, that is crazy.
I know. I missed that boat.
I am trying to remember which one Beyblades was. I remember when my kid was younger, he had one of those. I don't think it was Beyblade, so I think it was something else. I don't remember what. They're all kind of running the same. Sean says the inks are coming along nicely.
Thank you. Thank you. Right now, I'm just trying to put in like the big sections. That way I can kind of go in. Damn. As I was saying, so I want to go in and just kind of put the big sections in. Then I can go in with the smaller micron or micro and do the cross hatching and stuff.
I am thinking I'm going to add that. I'm going to add that, what do we call it? That cover I did for the Spider-Man to my store. Sean says, I had a few Beyblades back in the day. They came and went, LOL. Mundo says, I just use black for the coloring process. Can't use just black. You gotta use something else too. You know?
I'm probably going to hit this with some blue. So all the spots that are white on the Venom side, I'm going to hit with that blue. Or, well, because I'm still trying to decide if I want to do this in color. I feel like doing it in color is what really makes it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, when my son was young, I don't remember which one he had though. Let's see.
I'll tell you one thing. This song, not this one, but the one before it, is getting restarted because I like that song. It gets me so amped up, man.
You're ridiculous.
So what do the viewers suggest? Are we going to be doing this on in color, or should I just try? And the reason why I asked is because I was watching Monday Night Draw with
Right.
David Finch, and you know he's so good at what he does,
Yeah.
and he doesn't often do color.
I wonder if Ellie was able to get on Mundo says color. I
Color.
wonder if what do you want to call it? Ellie got her stuff sent out today. So,
I got my package from her. Oh, let me show you. Shout out to Ellie. She did this piece of artwork right here. I got this for a still.
yeah, you did.
I had to steal that. I said, that's mine. Yoink doink.
I told her it was good. She didn't believe me.
I told her it was good. And she was like, how much should I sell it for? I was like, 15. And then I bought it.
For 15, that's crazy.
Don't try to do it for too much.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Let's see. Leo says, fun fact, if you know Spider-Man 2099, he has the same name as me. My name is Miguel. Your name is Miguel O'Hara?
Miguelito. Miguelito. I do it for the kids.
Yeah, let's. I'm gonna watch that cover go nowhere. By the way,
You
he
what?
says, bro, my name is Miguel Perez. This is a. So you only got half of it. You don't have the O'Hara part.
What were you saying, Joe?
I said I put that Spider-Man cover on my whatnot inventory. So I said, let's watch that go nowhere. Not about trying to get you to do some like gigantic piece of work for me, but you're busy right now anyway. Plus, I feel like the one I want to have done, I think it'll probably cost me a lot of money.
What will? What will?
Mayo says, who's stronger, Carnage or Riot? When you're saying stronger, are you talking physical strength or just fighting and cunning and things like that? Or just like if they were to get into a fight, who would win? Then Mundo says, have you watched Stranger Things? Yes, I just haven't watched the last season.
So this is where I'm going to have.
Justin Power, like, who would win, Carnage or Riot? Carnage would, because he has more plot armor. Mundo says probably not.
All right. So just for everyone who's watching, what I'm
Mundo says they're gonna go watch a movie now. So
enjoy. I'm working on the webbing for the suit, for the red suit.
Mm-hmm.
This is the part that makes me nervous. Oh, he can't draw.
Daniel says I'm gonna make a new vigilante in my cover. His name is gonna be Midas. He's an armored samurai. That should I add on? What should I add on to him? I'm gonna say samurai armor and a katana, just so that people know he's a samurai.
I would say add on to him a bunch of pouches like from the 90s
Pouches, yeah,
era.
pouches, and then you could have like big gold bricks with like chains on them, so he can, instead of like nunchucks, he's got like gold brick chuck. I'm gonna tell you what, that hurt real bad getting hit with one of those in the head.
Yeah.
Great. That Bay wants to know, do you have Instagram?
Do I have Instagram? Yeah, I do. It's the same name. It's under the same name. Joe.
Yep, I'm getting you there, dude.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'm typing it in for you. There you go, baby. Hopefully it doesn't edit it out so that we can see it. But realistically, it should work. Well, yeah, well, I don't know.
I'm gonna do this more black. Draco. you see all right, Joe?
Absolutely, dude. It's right center where it needs to be.
He said, well, until you moved it.
It says, do you know Blokies? They are a model figure kits that are cheaper than regular figures. I've never heard of them. It says, who inspired you to do this first?
Something I always wanted to do. I never felt like I was that good at it. Jim Lee was the artist that I would say I watched the most as far as when I started really watching YouTube. I wanted to emulate his style. I'm trying to decide if I want to bring this in and do not as much, because I don't want the symbiote to be everywhere. I gotta figure out what I did there.
It just says, for me, when I was 6 years old, I drew art and then something popped in my brain. It could have been an aneurysm. But then I just worked hard on my sketches and then I got here. I remember. When's the first time you remember like somebody saying, "Man," that like they're like, you know, you can draw?
Like sometime last week.
Was it last week? Was that the first time?
Yeah.
I totally understand that. I mean, obviously they see potential in you.
Yeah.
I remember being in kindergarten, and I don't remember what we were drawing or coloring, but I remember that my mom got called in, and I thought like I was in a whirlwind, like I had screwed up somehow, you know? Because usually your mom and dad only get called in when you screw up. And yeah, I remember them calling in my mom, and they were like, "Yeah, he's not normal," and they started showing like stuff that like I was like drawing and coloring, and they were like, "Yeah, it's something, and we don't know what it is yet." Bane Temple, thanks for showing up, man. And he says nice.
Thank you.
And Bale wants to know, have you watched anime before?
Yeah, I have. I've watched, I feel like my favorite anime was back in the day was like the Cowboy Bebop the movie. I loved Ninja Scroll back in that day too. Ninja Scroll. Um, what's another? I'm trying to think. I mean, I watched Dragon Ball Z on the
Bane
Toonami.
Temple says, hell yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I thought you were going to say something else, I'll be honest with you. Like, which animes you like watching? I thought you were going to tell me the Boondocks.
I love watching the Boondocks.
Those guys are wild.
I haven't seen that I haven't like watched any of the new stuff though.
I haven't watched it in a minute, but man, that stuff was always wild.
I started drawing the Boondocks. You remember? Remember when I was doing the Boondock sketches?
Yep. I think that should be your new icon. Is get rid of the one you got. You should do like yourself as a Boondock character.
For sure.
Babe says, who's your favorite X-Men? Never mind. Never mind is Cyclops and Wolverine. And what he meant to say was, instead of never mind, he says, which is your favorite X-Men member? His is Cyclops and Wolverine.
Wolverine, yes. Cyclops, not so much. Not so much Cyclops, but
yeah,
I
Papa
respect
Smitty,
him.
he's going to tell you Bishop all day long.
Bishop is dope.
I'm going to say, for me, it's Colossus and Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler is dope too.
Well, Benjamin says Wolverine for me.
Wolverine?
You know, the nice thing about like the X-Men is, for the most part, there's really not any wrong answers.
Yeah. Yo, this is actually coming along, bro.
Yeah, it is. The thing when you start popping some color in that, it's gonna look really awesome.
Jeez Louise.
Yep, I'm gonna have to pull out that comic and do some more work on it.
No, it's done. You didn't already send pictures. It's done. You gotta let that go. Go ahead and let that go, baby.
And Bayo says, yeah, dude, that's super good.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, I need to. I'm gonna have to start doing some more, like stepping shit up. I gotta start. I can stop mailing it in, you know.
Yeah.
So what's your schedule look like for the rest of the week?
Same. So I work all weekend. Thursday is my day off.
Sounds like Thursday's gonna be a whatnot day.
I'm all for it.
I'm totally down for it, dude. Maybe hopefully that day I can draw with you.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll do Colossus that way. I haven't done him in a long time. You know?
Yeah. I'm really focusing on this because you did so good on it. Like
What are you talking about?
on the Spider-Man piece that you did.
I don't think I did that great. I
Well,
appreciate the thought, though. I really do. I just, after looking at yours, I really feel like I really should have done more. You know?
no. I got to say the name on my Damie. You knew what you was getting into when you signed up for this, baby.
I can't say. I mean, I didn't sign up myself for it. You know, if you
You
think about
did.
it, I was kind of roped into it by seeing the
I don't
or
think
I would
so.
see a test. I see a test, so
I don't think so though. I don't think you did.
I think it's not my fault. Yeah, I don't think it's my fault. I'll be honest with you. I feel like I was blindsided and I never saw it coming.
Yes, man.
Oh, let's see. Bayo says, if you could have any power, what would it be? Bayo says his would be to control matter. Now, when you say to control matter, are you talking like Franklin Richards or Scarlet Witch, which are two different types of matter manipulation? Or are you talking about like the Molecule Man, like Firestorm? Or are you talking about like telekinesis? I mean, what are we talking about?
Venomized.
Jane N.R., welcome in. Bayo says, I would control solid, liquid, and gas. Okay, but if you're controlling it, what are you doing with it? Are you just telling it where to go? Or are you changing it into something else? Like, lead into gold, or, are you doing something more complicated, like, changing, like a flower into a chair, for example? Because there are way a lot of varying degrees of that kind of stuff, That's why like saying you can control matter is kind of a little vague. No answer yet to my questions. So. Bayo says, if you know Cassandra Nova from Deadpool and Wolverine movies, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, but Cassandra Nova doesn't really like control like elements or anything like that in matter. The majority of everything that she does in there is like a little bit of telekinesis, and then she does like a lot of telepathic violations. So her powers are pretty much identical to Charles Xavier, since they were separated at birth, or actually before that, but you know, because technically they were twins, and Xavier like choked her out in the womb. So however that works, but
happiness happens only when something happens. Ain't nothing ever happy happens around here, so I'm focused on joy. Let's get it. Yeah, maybe one day whole block might be same. Maybe one day. Yeah, maybe one day pops might come back. Yeah, maybe one day we gon' be tired of that gunplay, tired of that gunplay, tired of that gunplay. And I'ma ride for forever with the Lord. I ain't worried about the lies they be selling. Nah.
All right. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if I can erase this and not screw the whole thing up. Blood. Boom. Done. End the stream.
yeah, right. You let it dry first, right?
I tried to. You know me. You know what we doing next?
No.
Ink wash, baby.
Ooh. Vito says, did you notice background of the X-Men trailer? Sentinel will walk into the background. That's going to be good. Yes, I did notice it.
Look at this. Ink wash, baby. All right, so I need to...
Mayo says, Beta Ray build next stream.
Very possible. I want to do them next stream, but we'll see.
Could be Thursday, right?
Could be Thursday.
Thursday.
Tertiary. It will be soon though. It will be soon. That much I do know. Is this my wash? This is my wash. All right, you guys. It's the moment of truth. The MOT. Look at that.
That's cool cover.
My cover is better.
I think so. Do you know who the artist is that gave Venom the tongue?
I don't know. It wasn't Todd McFarlane. He said he didn't like doing that.
No, he did not. He did the normal one, and he kept the normal mouth with like some kind of sharp teeth, but they were, whatever kind of sharp teeth. So, but yeah, it was the artist that came right after that. I'm trying to think of his name to save my life. But he actually hated Venom. So he was actually trying to draw him to where, one, he was more interesting, but at the same time, people would hate him, so they would want to get rid of him. Instead, he kind of like cemented them more into like people's mindset.
That's crazy. All right. This is what we're going to do next, you guys. We're going to do ink wash. Before I do color, we're going to do ink wash.
Eric Larson, that was the guy's name, Eric Larson. And if you've ever watched Eric Larson draw, that dude draws weird ass. For example, the best way for me to describe how he holds like the pencil when he draws is, you've seen how like if you're like a hillbilly, how you hold a spoon,
That what?
like a hillbilly, how a hillbilly holds a spoon.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've interacted with a lot of hillbillies, yet
Like, you know what I'm
alone
talking
watch
about?
them
It's
hold
like you
their
saw
spoon.
like in a movie or something like that. You're like, you know what I'm talking about? Where like, you know, like, or if somebody's like in prison, they don't hold the spoon like
Yeah.
you know, like they kind of hold it like it's almost like I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe it.
I know what
It's
you
like
mean.
make a fist and
Yeah.
then shove the spoon in your hand, and you know, like kind of like do like that.
Yeah.
That's how he holds the pencil when he draws. But then I'm gonna say some wild out of pocket stuff here, so I hope nobody's really paying attention. But now after I watch how he draws, now I'm like, oh, that explains why his art sucks. And then Bayo says, do you know the Predator versus Alien? Have you ever drawn a Predator?
I did draw a Predator. No, I've actually, yeah, I did draw a Predator back when I sucked, so it didn't look all that good, unfortunately.
But have you ever seen the Predator versus Alien movie? That was the first part of the question.
I've seen Predator versus Aliens, yeah. Let's turn this down. Sorry.
All right, man. Yeah.
You gotta let me know when that music's too loud, baby.
Yeah, you know what? You were in your zone, man. I wasn't gonna take you out of it.
This is true. This is true. You think anyone would ever buy this?
Yeah, I definitely do.
My first big show is the 25th. So. We'll
This
see.
month.
Yeah.
So that's good, because you'll be right before Valentine's Day, which means you're gonna take all the crazy money you make from that and get your wife something nice for Valentine's Day, right?
I have a show on Valentine's Day too.
Boy.
Well, the show before Valentine's Day is on February 7th and 8th.
Mm. You're going to be loaded up for live shows in February then.
We'll see.
Theo says, I would buy first. I would like 12 of these, please. CXS mentioned me on Instagram. He like copied like my what I put on Instagram with my what do you want to call it? My cover. Then he goes, "Oh, one of my rivals came out swinging." He put the goof ass. He makes me laugh. Try not to make a mess this time. Ooh. Oh man. I bought a refill for one of my Copics. Actually, I bought several the other day. And this particular Copic, the nib is completely dried out.
Yeah.
And it does not want to come out of the pen. Oh, there we go. Hmm. But I need to refill this. I don't have enough browns, you know?
Mm-hmm.
My brown colors are kind of really sparse. So let's see. Bayo says, I messed up on Midas. I just smudged his line work.
Damn. That's always the worst, bro.
You know what, dude? It's going to happen a lot. But you know what? That's good stuff to screw up. I mean, ask D'Anthony. I mean, once you screw up enough, you'll start to figure out how to overcome those screw ups, so they won't become screw ups anymore. If it always came out perfect or everything always happened exactly the way you wanted it to, what's the point? You don't have anything left to learn. That's why I watch you, D'Anthony, so I can learn.
So you can learn.
Especially with like the what do I call it? The brush tip and the ink wash.
Yeah.
My ink wash sucks, and my brush work really sucks. But I do want to get better at both of them. And I know the only way to do that is to keep on keeping on. So, yeah, I was refilling one of my blue markers last night, and I accidentally got it overflowed, and I overflowed it like all over, like the pen, my hand, and my pants, everywhere.
Oh, that sucks.
So, well, the nice thing is alcohol wipes take it right up, but still, it was everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see. Bayo says, I'll just make this background a very dark red. See, there you go.
There you go. Problem
You
solving.
know what? That reminds me. Thank you very much, Bayo. I gotta write that down. I have some of these Copic multi-liners that are like colored. I think Micron does colored microns. I gotta look those up because I need some more colored ones. I know that sounds stupid, but like when I'm drawing or coloring like energy and stuff like that,
Uh-huh.
I like doing the outline in like the color that it's supposed to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like when I'm drawing like a Green Lantern, I like to do like the Green Lantern
Green
energy.
outline. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I was looking for like an orange or a yellow when I was doing like this last one, and I didn't have that. I'm like, nothing's gonna look right. B Couch Vintage, thank you very much for showing up, man.
Thank you.
It's a possibility that as soon as they showed up, they dropped. Sorry, my bad. Oh yeah, that's definitely getting juicy. Bayo says, by the way, it's 10:30 and they have to go to sleep since I have a science test tomorrow. Dude, that's the more important. So make sure you get that taken care of. The test is more important than drawing.
Good luck on that test.
Until you get out of school, then the drawing is way more important.
What time is it?
For me, it's almost 9 o'clock, which honestly
So
I
it's
need
7.
to be off here real soon.
Okay.
Not that I want to be, but I need to be because tomorrow is my day of. I hate Wednesdays because it's all
meeting
about
day?
like the meetings and stuff like that, and I got to get there early so I can do updates.
No worries.
Special 12. Actually, it's special T12. So my bad. Thanks for popping by. Bayo says science is actually super easy. I already know how to use a microscope. Science wasn't that hard for me when I was a kid. I think it's because I was reading all those comic books. You kind of get inundated with pseudoscience reading comic books, you know?
Yeah.
So what superpower, going back to Bayo's question, what superpower would you want if you had one?
If I had one,
Mm-hmm.
um, I would love teleportation or time travel. Um, flight would be really cool. Um, I don't know outside of that. Sorry, I'm trying not to screw this up.
Sorry, you're not screwing it up, but Unique Guitar Covers says, hi, looks amazing. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Ben says, time for him is almost 10 o'clock, yeah. Yeah, because you're Eastern Pacific time. I'm sorry, Eastern Standard Time, my bad. That's Eastern Pacific, Lord.
2 of them, huh? Thank you for being here, Bayo, man. I'm happy that you came in. I wanted to make sure that we went live for you, bro.
And somehow, way, shape, or form, we'll make sure that Thursday we're live too. I think if I had superpowers, I think I'd be happy just being like a Kryptonian physiology. I'd be all right. And then there's kind of covers quite a bit of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Doesn't cover everything, but covers quite a bit.
Said I want to be a Kryptonian.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right?
Joe.
It's looking like something, isn't it?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, but it says, have you ever watched a show called Gargoyles?
I used to watch Gargoyles all the time when I was younger. I used to
Gargoyles
watch
is amazing, dude.
Gargoyles. I used to watch Darkwing Duck. Like, all of it.
They have a new cover coming out, I think, next month, first week. You can get the blanks, and they have like 3 or 4 different blanks. But they're doing a Gargoyles Darkwing Duck crossover. And the 3 different covers you can get is you can get a white one, a purple one, and a gray one.
Ooh.
And I was talking to the oldest because he was thinking about getting one. And I'm like, dude, you should get all 3. And he's like, why? I said,
So D can draw on them for
do
you.
a variant of each one to where the purple one would be like one where like Darkwing Duck is more prevalent. The gray one is where the Gargoyles are more prevalent, and then the white one is kind of like where it's more of an even mix. Hey, Mike White, welcome in, man.
Mike, what's up, brother? How you doing?
That's fine. There's only 1 or 2 left.
All right.
Like today, guys. So let's see. He says he's just on a dinner break. Bitcoin Trapper says, I think chill on the black now. Can always add more later, but can't undo if you overdo it. Color now will make it pop.
This is true.
And
I was just about to.
My dad would watch Gargoyles still to this day. Yeah.
I was just about to ask you right now, Joe's like, for the coloring, should I do markers or the watercolor?
I would do the markers.
Markers.
Reason why I say that is because if you use the watercolor, it's going to reactivate your ink block.
Yeah.
And then Bitcoin Trapper says it looks sick, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you, bro.
TG Rev 17, thank you very much for stopping by.
Alright, so now we're gonna look for some reds. It's funny, I'm all like painting on something else. Alright.
Wait, let me name some colors. Use markers first, then use color pencils to create some reflection. Wait, I'm going to say throw in some airbrush at the end of it, and then, yeah, it gets out of control real quick.
R014, R016. Ooh, that's a deep red. 215. That's even redder. And then this is Fruit Punch. Yeah, I know that's too orange. All right.
Oh, Bayo says, have you ever drawn Daredevil? I'm going to say yes, several times.
Yeah. Yeah, I've drawn Daredevil a few times.
Mike White says, looking good, man.
Thank you, brother. How you been, Mike? You been good?
He says he's been sick and then hurt his back yesterday. Oh, no.
What? That always sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
You know what, though? I mean, I'm guessing... I mean, I heard the rumor that the way he hurt his back was he threw it out like carrying around that massive amount of talent.
Is that what happened, Mike?
Getting all the bad for 2026 out of the way early, yeah.
Early.
Mayo says, do you collect Funko Pops or comics?
Do I what?
Do you collect Funko Pops or comics?
I have a few Funko Pops. I can't say that I collect them. I have a lot of comics, but I'm not like collecting them, if that makes sense. Like, I got them, but I don't collect them. And you know what? I have more comics than I actually read too. That's another thing that I gotta work on
I
this
have a
year.
boatload that I haven't read. But the sad thing is I actually have some that I've read, and I've read them all online, but I haven't cracked them open.
Uh,
So I feel like it's like almost like cheating. So, but anymore I'm just like I still buy them because I wanted them. Let's see. Mike White says talent, ego, tomato, tomato. I mean, I was going to go a different direction, but I mean, we're kind of like, I think because a certain crowd that's here on YouTube, I was going to say something completely different about. And I'll just go with it. As I was going to say, I think you threw your back out like carrying around that enormous hog. So,
Blocked.
Bayo says, you and my dad would actually be good friends. My dad collects comics and he collects a lot of Cyclops figures, like to the point where the Cyclops figures that were in 1987. That's cool.
Damn. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yes, Mike, he's streaming here and on YouTube simultaneously. Two cameras, yes. Or Streamlabs. Nope, he's doing two cameras.
I'm not smart enough for Streamlabs.
He says neat. Oh. Yeah, I definitely got to redo that Spider-Man cover.
Why?
No, I was just thinking that I got to. Mike says I got about 100 orders for your cover variant. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's awesome. You know how many he got for mine?
100?
0. So you're already doing way better than I did.
Nah, he's just saying that he ordered that many. Ain't that right, Mike?
No, he says he's got 100 orders for you. So he says, yeah, yours is way outpacing mine. He says on yours, you may be able to actually retire one.
Nice.
Jungle Jim, thanks for popping in. He said that mine actually sold about maybe 10 copies. I think those are probably the 10 that I bought.
Bro, I need to freaking read myself because listening to you about the same for Joe's. Look, Joe's actually sold about 150. Look at you, Joe.
Jungle Jim, he says, what's going on? This looks sick.
What's up? Thank you.
Bayo says, wants to know, have you done any giveaways? That's a no.
No.
Absolutely not. And then Bayo that says, hey, give him a few minutes. He's got to go to the bathroom and drop a big load. That's what it says. Mike says, but orders were down about 30% for issue 11 compared to issue 10. He says, so don't feel bad, D. I think the reason why the orders were down is because you changed the way that the robot looked. Mike says, I still think 100 is great.
I love it. When do I get a shipment so I can sling some of them over here too?
Yeah, I never got that email from that guy who said he wanted a remark or something like that to Mike. So he was talking about how he wanted some remarks or something like that, but I never got the email. So he says, so thank you to both of you for boosting my sales.
Hey, trust me, it was our pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Mike, man, because of you guys, and I mean, you and Josa and stuff like that, that was a bucket list thing for me, man.
I can't ever say that I wasn't a published artist.
Yeah, I totally enjoyed doing it. I mean, it was stressful because I feel like I should have been able to do better. You know, I feel like if I ever get the opportunity again, I want to do something completely different where, like, my cover would be more action oriented and, like, you know what I mean? So, but we'll see. I don't want to write a check with my mouth that my butt can't cash. Mayo says, I'm done. I just didn't wipe.
Ugh.
Rob Swatch, welcome in, man.
Rob, what's up, brother? I said, ugh.
Mike says, I'm sending the files to the printer next week, so I should be getting copies around Valentine's Day.
Oh, nice.
Dude, tell me that wouldn't be awesome for you to, like, take some of those copies and just sell them at your live events,
Yeah.
and sign them and then have them right there. Mike says, yeah, I'll ship them to you priority when they come in. I literally got mine super fast from when he sent them off. He says, hey, by the way, I'm sending them off. Like 2 days later, I had them in my hand. I'm like, what? That was super fast. And the crazy part is that somehow, way, shape, or form, the USPS did not molest them. And I mean that completely the way that sounds is because it seems like for me, like a lot of times when I send anything via the post office, like anymore, I try to send stuff like FedEx or US or UPS because I don't know why USPS loves like turning my drawings and stuff like that into tacos. It doesn't matter what I put them in and how I reinforce it where you can't bend it. They'll still like fold the stuff every time. And you can write on there, do not bend, and they're like, I'll take that as a challenge. Bayo says, I don't know why, but this looks like a Marvel Rivals comic cover.
Oh, that's dope. Athena, you need to go away before I get upset.
What are you thinking about doing for the background on this?
I haven't even gotten there.
Not even in your mind.
Nope. One thing at a time.
Bayo says, who Spider-Man got the worst backstory? I think Spider-Man Noir got the worst backstory. Can't deny that.
I don't even know the backstories like that to compare notes. Spider-Man's got a bad backstory.
They all do. That's part of being a
Yeah.
Spider-Man is having tragedy, you know?
Yeah.
If you ain't got a backstory, then whatever. Spider Noir is supposed to be coming out here, like I think maybe this next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Takes place in the 1930s. It says Spider Noir got his Spider Noir gotta have the worst. One of the vultures ate Spider Noir's parents right in front of his eyes. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Comic Brainiac for life. Welcome in. I mean, again, all the Spider-Mans have trauma. That's part of being Spider-Man. I just realized that Mike said he was taking a dinner break at 9 o'clock. He said, so I guess that's 7 o'clock for you, right?
Yeah.
Bayo says, who's your favorite Marvel villain? Mine is Omega Red and Onslaught. And Riot. Who's your favorite villain?
I don't know. Magneto.
So, I always liked Magneto, but technically he's not a bad guy anymore.
Right.
But all-time villain for Marvel, Dr. Doom.
Doom. Classic.
He is, if he's written right, he is it, you know? That's the one thing about the X-Men comics I kind of like for a lot of it, and that is some of the villains are no longer villains because, you know what I mean? They've evolved, they've grown up, but at the same time, some of the, I mean, I mean, it's almost like Cyclops. He's no longer really a good guy anymore. Cyclops is almost like a freedom fighter. So in a weird way, sometimes he's almost like a terrorist. You know,
Yeah.
depending on how he's being written and stuff like that. But yeah, and then I like how Juggernaut's not a bad guy anymore too. To be honest with you. But then there's certain characters that like are just a different kind of malevolent, different kind of evil, you know. Which I'm glad they won't change, you know. And that's like Sebastian Shaw and Jason Wingard, and you know those kind of characters, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, even Venom was a bad guy at one point, right?
Yep.
Mayo says the funny thing about Juggernaut is his iconic line in the "I'm the Juggernaut" beach.
Yeah, that was a parody. All right, Joe. So this is where we are with this, and I think this will probably be a good place to put a pin in it.
It's looking really good, dude.
Thank you.
You're gonna take a picture of that and drive CXS crazy.
Well, just starting it, huh? Should I go into it? Probably need like a little bit more.
What are you doing? Mundo Magic says, I just finished showering. I'm back. Welcome back, Mundo. Ooh, boy, I'm getting tired. Yeah, if you have a Thursday off, hopefully we can start earlier. That'd be nice. We can get maybe a little bit more in.
Yeah.
I was thinking about drawing a Kyle Rayner, but I'll be honest with you now, I'm thinking about really doing a Colossus. I think that's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to work on a Colossus. He says, when are you going tomorrow? We're not doing tomorrow. We're going to do Thursday. We might do maybe tomorrow, but if we do, it's going to be a short show because I work and so does D. But we're definitely going to do one on Thursday. And if we do one Thursday, where are you at, Mundo? Like, what side of the country or which country? America, okay. Well, so I'm just going to throw this out there, not knowing where you're at in the United States, but I'm going to say, like, we'll probably be streaming sometime around, like, 7 o'clock, you know, or 6:30 Eastern time. Probably. It might be a little bit earlier, might be a little bit later, but probably not a lot later than that. But I mean, we'll probably do like we did here. You know, we'll do it for several hours.
Yeah.
Without. Who's winning the fight? Omega Red or Magneto? Magneto.
Magneto.
I hate to say this, those carbonium, whips that he's got, you know, those tentacles aren't getting anywhere near Magneto.
All right. So if we do go live tomorrow, depending on how things play out, we'll say maybe like 6 Pacific time, give or take, and maybe a short one because, you know, we both work. Thursday, we can start whenever. So
Yeah.
we'll probably start maybe like 4 Pacific time, 5 Pacific time, Pacific Standard, and then we'll go from there and see.
Yep.
But keep a lookout, you guys. Make sure that you turn your notifications on. That way, when we do go live, you guys are able to get notified, and you can join with us.
Yeah, we'll try not to make it a habit of going a week without a show. That's just whenever that happens, it's just because something comes up. But we try, definitely try to get D out there streaming as often as you can.
Exactly. This is looking pretty good. I think it's pretty dope. I like the size of him. I wish I would have had him up a little bit more. I would have had him on something, but I like this because it's like he's at the edge. He's on the floor.
Yeah.
So
Theos, to know when you're going live again. It's either going to be maybe a short show tomorrow, but definitely Thursday.
those colors look nice too.
And then Mondo's like, bro, they already answered that.
So we will either see you tomorrow, if not for sure Thursday. Thursday for sure we'll go live, but possibly tomorrow. You guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Get a good night's sleep, Bale. And we will see you, if not tomorrow, then we'll see you on Thursday, you guys. So make sure you tune back in.
See you later. Yep. Have a good one, guys.
All right. See you guys.